Benson. I'm going to be doing a monologue from Annie, portraying Annie. Thank you. Both of my parents were druggies. They were strung out most of the time, and when they were, they neglected me. Totally. When they were high, they didn't care. A lot of the time, there was no food in the house. The place was a pit hole, stinking, dirty. We lived like pigs. That's the way it is with addicts. They only care about one thing, getting their hands on drugs. And they'll do anything to get it. Anything. My mother even sold my clothes for drug money. They were sick people, my parents. Really sick. I would come home from school some days to find my mother and father so stoned they'd be passed out in the middle of their bed. Then one day, I come home to find my mom dead on the kitchen floor. My dad was just sitting there, stoned out of it. I don't even think he was aware she had died. I went into shock. When I began crying, he started slapping me around and going crazy and screaming. He was hysterical and out of control. I ran out the back door and went to my aunt and uncle's, and I stayed there for as long as I could. They knew what was going on, and they tried to protect me from Dad for as long as they could, but eventually I had to go back. After Mom was gone, Dad got even heavier into drugs. He began to abuse me. He'd beat me as if it were my fault he was a junkie. So I told my aunt and uncle, and they told Dad they were going to contact the authorities. He came unglued and panicked and kidnapped me because he was scared they were going to take me away. We drove across the country for almost 3 weeks, living in cheap motels. It was like this nightmare of him slapping me around and cursing and doing drugs all day. And by then, I hated him. I hated my own father. When we got home, he told me that if I ever tried to make trouble again, he'd kill me. I was scared to death. God knows what he'd do when he was bombed. He wouldn't let anyone see me, and he wouldn't let me answer the phone. I was scared for my life, and I couldn't sleep. After weeks of living like this prisoner, I had to break away. I had to get out. So I ran off to my aunt and uncle's again, and I told them what was going on, and I talked them into contacting the authorities. The authorities put me in my aunt and uncle's custody, and they placed a restraining order on my dad. I'm readjusting, finally. I'm doing okay in school, and I'm into a bunch of activities, but I still don't trust adults. Not completely. And why should I? I mean, look how they've treated me. Thank you.